Guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We paint with acrylics for a reason. I can push colors, add colors, move colors, dries quick, we can pile more colors on. Very clean, very simple, inexpensive way to paint, to learn to paint. We can paint with more expensive equipment later, but right now we're just trying to figure out how this is done. We're learning how to put paint on a canvas. The most important thing there is. I tell you what, let's get some more darks in this. I'm still working on getting my darks. Get that shadow off that block. Even though it's underwater, let's put it underwater. Let's run the water. Yeah, there we go. Water right across it, see. This is where just putting colors in here. My ultramarine blue. Add that burn umber into it. A little more blue there. Let's get, I still want some darks down here. See, this is going to be a nighttime picture. You got to hold on to your brushes. But we want these strokes coming and going and moving, and just putting them, getting water onto the canvas. And don't be afraid just to scrub it, let your strokes show through. I'm not losing my fish because we're going to put them back in there. But we'll have something to paint around. Again, more down here where it's kind of going out of the picture. Let's keep it. Remember, we're painting at night time. We're fishing at night on the river. So we're going to lose some of that down there. I like that dark color, but I still need a little bit darker shadows on this boat on this side. I want a good dark. This is the shadow side. Away from the moon. It's going to be dark on this side of the boat. There we go. So I want to catch that real good. There we go. Pull my strokes into the boat, see. Maybe a board or two coming across like this. Without losing all my color. Lose that hard edge there. Again, I want that shadow over here behind. There we go. That's what I wanted originally. There's the seat inside the boat. Catch that right there. Go back of the boat. And we're not really worried about losing it, because we can always reestablish it. Carry that out there. But it's night time. This is away from the light. It's going to be dark on this side of the boat. Get a little more shadow between him and his horse friend. Let's throw it in there. Kind of. There we go. Oh, Rufus, he loves to go. He loves to tag along on these trips. You know, sometimes they get out there and get rained on, and sometimes they catch fish. And, well, most of the time they don't. But the fish don't seem to mind. Freddie don't seem to mind. They just out there having a good time on the riverbank. So we're just kind of developing how all this lays out here. A shadow on the sleeve of his shirt here. But we're going to need that when we put colors into it. We'll just put, that way we can add colors into that. Okay, I need some more darks in my trees. We're going to take this ultramarine blue, add some burn umber, grab some of that crimson, put it in there, and get me some more good dark colors in here in these trees back in here. You have to have, and we're like color on top of colors, trees on top of trees. You're building up depth every time you do that. See this part back here, this is way back in the woods. This is, especially the canopy. Where's it the darkest? So you're down by the trees, but you look up in the trees, especially at nighttime in the mountains, you're seeing all that canopy up there. Canopy of the trees, the leaves. We want to surround this picture. We want to close this thing in and bring it into us. Something to paint into it. These leaves are coming out towards us a little bit. Another tree going up in here and back here. Use the edge of that brush. Catch a thin tree back there somewhere. Going up through there. Let's see, we'll get that light coming there, so we'll catch these shadows in here. Get this tree established. So we got that light, but we don't have the good dark. Can't have one without the other. So we'll kind of grab some of that, move it around. Throw some canopy in there. Keep it back in there. Get the dark. Keep it down there. Darker down here by the old riverbank. Right behind the transom of that boat. We gotta get that dark back. We're just trying to keep this. We keep going darker and darker till we get it nighttime. Till we get the nighttime that we want. Till we achieve what we want this to be. There's a bit of that light up in there, see. It's nighttime light. It's not bright light, but it's still there. When I'm dry brushing across, we're getting paint on it, we're not losing it. So we're using that good dark color, creating our, the trees are kind of growing up out of the scary places. In the nighttime we can't see, in the daytime we walk through like it's nothing. Ultramarine blue, burnt umber, a little bit of crimson, touch of crimson. Gives us a good nighttime dark color for trees and branches. So that's even a little bit different hue there. And pull your strokes and carry that down into here. Where are we going there? Establish that. So let's get around Freddie's head there. So we got a good place for his head. That'll river bank again, pulling that down into the water. Back here we're getting darker and darker where we go off just down the river where you can't see what's down the river. Well, there might be some of them old river dragons down there somewhere. Those stories they'd always tell about them old nighttime critters that pop up out of nowhere. Let's get this little dark stroke right back in here. We're going to save that to cast some light in here to make these ripples around that. I don't know why it bobs up and down because they don't ever catch nothing. But he likes to watch that bobber just bounce up and down. I think that's probably half the fun. We want that old bobber to stay there real good. We don't want to lose that. We're going to need that. A couple of strokes for boards in there. Look how I'm pulling that real light. Don't be afraid, just getting in there. We need that good dark shadow right there. Got to establish that, and we're going to carry some of that right there, just the exact opposite, moving it in here. So, kind of cut on that a little bit, cover that up. We're just creating our darks. Does that kind of reflect there? I hope so. Guys, I love to paint. I hope y'all can tell that. Just nothing more fun to do than what we're doing right here. Think what you could do with the kids. You can tell them stories, set them down, say, let me show you how it used to be. You know, this is when we was growing up. We grew up on Tennessee River. We had no rope swing on the river. And that ain't no lie. I mean, all these are true stories. Everybody knows about Freddie. Kids, let me tell you a story. Tell them a story. Kids will love it. And they'll love you for it. And guess what? They'll remember it. Isn't that what it's all about? Good memories. What we can give them. What we can do. We keep driving it darker and darker. We're going to get this dark enough sooner or later if we get in our nighttime leaves. Y'all come back. Y'all come.